Hello gamers from around the world, this is Archimedes, the video game enthusiast from Germany with my latest video. Microsoft has bought Bethesda, to be more precise ZeniMax. Friends, it was a few weeks ago when we got this news and I sometimes still can't believe this. This was easily the biggest news in gaming this year, if not this entire generation. It took Microsoft $7.5 billion to make studios like Bethesda Game Studios, its software, Machine Games and many more part of the Xbox Game Studios. But the big question that was left unanswered was, is the successor to Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls 6, going to be an Xbox exclusive game? Will the next Doom or Wolfenstein be an Xbox ecosystem only game? Better asked, will all the Bethesda IPs become Xbox ecosystem exclusives, meaning only playable on Xbox consoles, PC and via cloud? This question has been heavily debated by fanboys on social media. You know how it goes. First, people are complaining that Microsoft does not have enough exclusive games. Now there might be games that they can't play on their platform of choice, and suddenly they are arguing that Microsoft should or will publish their games on all platforms. Don't know about you, but I can't make sense of this logic. And so far we have only gotten a PR statement from Microsoft to that question, that they will decide this on a case-by-case basis. Now, in a recent interview with Kotaku, which by the way I'll link in the description below, Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, commented on whether the Bethesda aka ZeniMax games will become Xbox exclusives. And in this video we are discussing it. What's Microsoft's approach to making Bethesda games exclusive? What does it mean for us gamers? And are exclusives in the year 2020 with the open platform approach from Microsoft still relevant? But before we go through all of that, I want to ask you for a favor. I put a lot of work into my videos and I try to grow my channel, so if you think you are enjoying what you see, then please consider to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to not miss out on future content. All of this does not cost you anything and is completely anonymous by the way, but it helps me more than you think. And if you know someone who would enjoy this kind of content, please feel free to share it out. I really do appreciate all the support. And now let's see what Phil Spencer had to say about Bethesda games becoming Xbox exclusives. Okay, when Phil Spencer was asked, is it possible to recoup a $7.5 billion investment if you don't sell Elder Scrolls 6 on the PlayStation? Phil Spencer quickly replied, yes. But he went on, and I quote here, "I don't want to be a flip about that. This deal was not done to take games away from another player base like that. Nowhere in the documentation that we put together was, how do we keep other players from playing these games? We want more people to be able to play games, not fewer people to be able to play games." But I also say in the model, I'm just answering directly the question you had. When I think about where people are going to be playing and the number of devices that we had, and we have xCloud and PC and Game Pass and our console base, I don't have to go ship those games on any other platform other than the platforms that we support in order to kind of make the deal work for us, whatever that means. Okay, there's a lot in there, and I know that this is not a full confirmation of Bethesda games becoming Xbox exclusives, but it's really close to it. So let's dissect it piece by piece. The intention from Microsoft was not to withhold games from players on other platforms, and we can confirm that Microsoft's whole strategy over the last years was to include more players by releasing their traditional locked-on consoles games, aka the exclusives, on PC and via cloud streaming on Android devices. They have been getting a lot of flack for that by hardcore fanboys, because now the console itself didn't have exclusives anymore. So no one can say Microsoft wants to exclude people, on the contrary, but of course they want to grow their ecosystem and pull people into their ecosystem. Now obviously the team at Xbox looked at the numbers, otherwise Phil Spencer wouldn't have been able to answer this quickly, and Microsoft were asking themselves, can we make our $7.5 billion back if we don't sell games like Elder Scrolls on the PlayStation? And of course they can, cause they know that having an exclusive like the Elder Scrolls, like a new Doom, like the highly anticipated Starfield, will pull gamers into their ecosystem and growing it. And what Phil Spencer is also confirming in this statement is that having an extended platform outside of the console business with PC and with xCloud means for them that there are enough options out there for gamers to enjoy their games, even if they do not want to buy an Xbox console. And I've said it before, I highly doubt that Microsoft spent $7.5 billion on this acquisition and then released the games on, for instance, Sony's platform. They might do that with games as a service games like The Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76, but most of the aforementioned games will become exclusives. And I've seen many statements on different channels saying things like, well, Microsoft does not care for exclusives cause they release their games everywhere, and I have to disagree here, cause exclusives still matter. Microsoft is just not seeing the Xbox console itself as their platform. They have been looking at other medias like music and movies, and they were thinking for themselves, if I listen to music, I'm not locked onto a certain device. I can listen to music on my phone, on my hi-fi setup, or wherever I want. Same goes for movies and TV. You can watch your Netflix on the big TV, on your laptop or your smartphone. Netflix doesn't care where you watch, but just like Netflix, Microsoft knows that content is key. So yeah, exclusives do matter. They are the reason why people will subscribe to Game Pass and become a member of the Xbox ecosystem. Now the question is if Bethesda Games becoming Xbox exclusives is a good thing for us gamers, and I emphasize here, gamers, not fanboys that try to pull their narratives. Well, Sony is the market leader and well deserved so because they have been putting out quality games for many years now. But it's never a good thing if a company does not have competition, and we are seeing that right now with some of the announcements regarding to the PlayStation 5. For instance, while Microsoft is making gaming cheaper than ever before with the incredible value of Game Pass, Sony decided to go the other route and increased game prices to $70 in the US and $80 here in Europe, making gaming, well, more expensive than ever before. So a strong Microsoft is something that every Sony fan should hope for, cause it will put pressure and competition on Sony, and gamers like myself that have all gaming platforms and love to play games on all of them will benefit from a good competition in between Microsoft and Sony. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and consider sharing this out to other gamers. I would greatly appreciate it. And let me know in the comments below, what is your opinion on the recent statement from Phil? Do you think Bethesda Games becoming Xbox ecosystem exclusives is a good thing? And besides here on YouTube, you can also hit me up on Twitter, where I share a lot of opinions and gaming discussions. But for now, thank you very much for watching, I see you the next time, and game on.